Our cute little artist has returned. She came back last night with her level 70 rework and EX weapon release. Really nice stuff. She got a lot of great things. Let's go ahead and talk about her. So, the biggest, most important thing is her sketch summon got overflow and a brave battery based off of 50% of her max brave, which is really nice. That's so nice, and we are all, as we all know, Relm does boast a relatively high max brave stat. So that is really nice. It still does whatever it does depending on the summon that you use, and that can really just really determine what you're going to be doing with her depending on the summon that you bring. Sketch now does 3 additional hits, can overflow up to 120%, while giving her an attack boost. Furthering the attack boost that she got an update to her C level 58, I believe, which is her aura passive, which is nice. Her EX ability has 150% overflow, and it does 6 hits. I believe it was 6 hits distributed amongst multiple targets, doing shared damage, shared HP damage. I believe it was. You know what? Let's go find out. Because you know what? I forgot about this nifty little feature. Here we go. Okay. Distributed based on number of attacks. Deals proportionate HP damage to each target. Yeah, so it does split damage amongst all targets, which is nice, and it inflicts the target with 2 turns of sketch. So it's another way of applying that sketch debuff. Which, if you don't know what sketch does, it allows Relm to take a turn immediately after the target has taken a turn. So, and it's a free turn and does not take up the turn count. So it's really nice turn shenanigans and can really help you out if you're in a pinch. Say your entire party gets broken and they're gonna come at you with a really scary heavy hit. Well, Relm will scoot herself into that spot. So in between the spot where the enemy would actually take their turn. So really, it's really nice stuff, and whatnot. So the fact that she has more ways of applying sketch, she has more ways of dealing damage, because her EX does do 150% overflow. So she is a pseudo turn manipulator, damage dealer, party support, because she has a lot of great auras. She now has battery built into her sketch summon, and she now has multiple ways of applying the sketch debuff. Now, so with that being said, she got some really nice stuff. I forget what her C65 does. I think it just automatically applies the sketch debuff. I believe that's what it was. And then her C60 is another attack and max brave passive to the party. So what Relm has is unique. There's not a single character in the game currently on global that has what she has. We will get a character, I forget who, in the future that has something similar to what she does, but right now she's the only character in the game who can actually effectively do this. And the fact that she has these things to restore everyone's brave, she now has more ways of applying the sketch debuff. Her sketch plus still inflicts that blind, and it's even more potent now too. She has ways of manipulating the turns, doing good damage to the enemy, and manipulating the enemy to save you guys from getting, hurt. So, what Relm got for level 70 rework is actually phenomenal, because that's pretty much just all she needed to get to really make her really viable. So, what are my thoughts on her for pre-chaos? Honestly, I think she's a sleeper here. I think you can actually get some use out of Relm if you need something like this, because in chaos they're going to get some really scary numbers, and you might just need that extra turn that she can provide with the sketch to save yourselves. So it's a really nice feature to have. It's a really nice ability to have. Not to mention, what she's doing to the enemy, afflicting the blind, and what she's doing for the party. So she's doing a mixed package here. While she's not applying other debuffs like attack and defense, she's not the perfect character. She's not applying everything. She does what she does, and she does it well. The only thing that I would recommend that you want to pair with her is another pseudo brave battery or brave battery character, like someone like Warrior of Light, Ramza, or even or even someone like Aerith that we just got her EX for. Not that I still think you should bring Aerith for Chaos, but like she would be someone nice to pair alongside Relm. Just because, depending on the summon that you choose, if you're getting weakness damage and whatnot, Relm's sketch summon still only does one hit, depending on the summon. And it's more effective against multiple targets because the overflow, it will attack all the targets on the field, so she gets more hits in that way. So, in order to cap out her damage, you want to bring someone like Warrior of Light alongside of her just to keep her nice and full, so she's overflowing at all times. That's really, I would probably say, my only con with her right now. She falls off relatively fast only because like she can't keep up with what they're bringing to the table in the ways of Chaos. But I mean, early Chaos, I think like the first 1, 2, maybe 3 might be pushing it. 1 or 2 Chaoses, I think she can, help you out really well. Unfortunately, though, she's one of the first characters that we have this month that we cannot talk about a future investment because she doesn't actually have a future at the moment. This is actually her now that she's going to have for quite some time. Relm does not have an EX Plus just yet on the JP side. So we have yet to see that. I believe it's coming up soon. I believe she's going to get an EX Plus alongside of another character that's coming out relatively soon. I think it's going to be within like the next month or so. So we can hope to see that in the future. But as of right now, she is like Laguna, and her EX has only appeared just this once and has not returned yet. So it's a rare EX to actually have. So I would say if you are a collector, I mean, now might be a good time. But if you're solely focusing on grabbing a character who might be useful, or if she is a favorite, I believe this is a good banner to pull on. Edgar, I don't even think his EX Plus is all that impressive. While he's still good, he just never stands out to me. And then Vivi's a good character. I like Vivi. I like Vivi a lot. You really need that EX, but Vivi's a good character. But I do think this banner, especially if she's a favorite or you need a magical DPS, I do believe this banner can do the job for you, can do the trick for you. It is a very nice banner as well. Alongside of Vivi, fuck Edgar, really. But yeah, definitely good for early Chaos, I believe anyway. I do firmly believe that. As a future investment, she currently does not have a future on the JP side, so we do have to wait and see. Maybe when that does come out, I will put up an update video, just so, like we could keep in touch with Relm herself, because she is one of the few characters that I have mentioned before that has not received an EX Plus. She doesn't have a future right now. But definitely good for the now. She will clear out Cosmos, no problem, like I've been saying this entire time, and she's a good pick for early Chaos. But yeah, that'll do it, guys. Good luck with your Rem pulls if you are pulling. I unfortunately am not. As you can see, I'm still dry as bones, and I've been a little lazy farming out. I've been doing a lot of the raids and stuff, but unfortunately, it's a pass for me. Literally everything else is a pass for me. The rest of this month, I need my boy Garland. But thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.